I'm here with Max Arias, who has been selected as Teacher of the Year for the Conwell Middle School 4 in Jersey City. Congratulations. It's a pleasure to meet you and talk to you this morning. So tell me, whatever made you decide to become a teacher?
Thank you so much for having me. Well, over the years, I've had a lot of great teachers, and I had trouble finding my identity, and those teachers helped me find my identity and some of my strengths. So the way that they helped me felt so good that I was hoping that I could do the same thing. So over the years, I decided that I wanted to do the same, as well as teaching the material, teaching reading and writing. I wanted to help students feel good about themselves, feel empowered, and help find their voice and identity. So those teachers inspired me to want to continue doing that every day as much as I can in my classroom.
So you always wanted to be a teacher, or it's something you found later in life?
I found it around junior year of high school, where I was in a few classes, and unfortunately I had to leave because of some events in my life. And it was a conversation I had with one of my teachers who said that I should try to do it, stick it out and stay where I am, because she had a lot of confidence in my writing. And that was the first time someone had ever said something about my writing. I always did it as you just had to do it. It was an assignment, and it was just a part of what you needed to do in school. But that was the first moment I realized, like, I guess I'm a decent writer. And that helped inspire me to pursue that in a way. And that feeling of that confidence and empowerment she gave me was like, I think I can do the same for other people. So it was that moment that I decided I'm going to college, I want to be a teacher, and this is my calling, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
That's great. So what do you do in your writing and your teaching that empowers other students to find their voice and find their passion?
Well, I'm in middle school. I've got 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And at first the students come in not so much in love with reading and writing, whether they've had bad experiences or maybe they're not where they need to be. Once I gauge where they are, I try to instill and build confidence in the students with applying their life skills. So when it comes to the writing, I help them write about experiences that they have. And once I'm able to get them to share those experiences, I'm able to help them with expressing themselves, with word choice, with sentence and paragraph structure. So I like to start with the buy-in first and then build their confidence in order for them to be the best that they can be.
Okay. And what do you hope to instill in your students? What do you want them to walk away with? Not just this book we read or this essay that we wrote, but what is the life lesson you would like them to walk away with?
That's a great question. With one of the novels we studied, Ghost by Jason Reynolds, there are so many messages about life. And now that I have the middle school students, I feel like they're able to understand it better. So as we're reading, I guide them into trying to find out what hints the author is trying to give the reader about what they can do when they go through some kinds of struggles in their life. So ultimately, I'm hoping for them to gain that ability to persevere, to be resilient, especially when they go through hard times in their lives.
And unfortunately, we know that everyone has hard times. It does not spare anyone.
Yes, absolutely.
But resilience is very important. So you talked about that high school teacher who lit the flame in your passion. Is there something that you employ that helps you light that passion for others?
Yes, I love creating a safe space, a safe environment where the students have full reign on their creativity. I love to incorporate writing, poetry, and writing music and performing as well. And I find that a lot of the students are able to connect to that. And once they connect to that, they find their voice, whether they participate in performing, playing an instrument, reciting a poem, or writing a rap. I think that works out really well. And giving them the space, giving them the opportunity, giving them the options, giving them the freedom to express themselves has really shown a lot of cool things happen over the years. And I give them that free range. I know as a musician myself, I like just having that creativity, that free range. So I give that to them too. and I get back everything tenfold, and it's usually a beautiful thing.
Yeah, no, it sounds very interesting and amazing. Giving individuals their voice is
Yes.
so important. So, what do you know now that you wish you would tell yourself when you graduated college? Now you're teaching, you close the door, and you see your first class of students. What do you wish you could tell yourself, your younger self?
Okay, younger me. I know college didn't really prepare me for the kids that are in front of me. They were able to provide me with theories, but younger me, I would tell, learn as much as you possibly can from everyone around you, especially teachers who have been there for a long time. And don't worry about trying to be someone else. Get that information, get that insight, learn from others, and then eventually take time to form your own identity. I know when I first began, I was kind of like, I want to be like that teacher, I want to be like this teacher. But then one day I was like, but I want to be myself. So I took what I learned, took what I gained, and I mixed it in with stuff that I think I know or have gained myself in order to be who I am now.
Well, we all emulate until we find our own path.
Yes.
So it's clear why you were selected Teacher of the Year, and you have any future plans, so you plan to continue teaching.
The goal is to go as long as I can.
So thank you very much. It's
You're welcome.
very fortunate. Any message you would like to send our young people about?
Yes, I have a few, if you don't mind.
No, absolutely.
I want to give a shout out to Milo and Ella and Mrs. Arias. I love you guys so much. I want to give a shout out to my current students, my former students, and my future students. Thank you so much for making teaching the best profession possible. And I want to give a shout out to all my colleagues and admins over the years. And I want to also thank you, Dr. Fernandez. I appreciate everything you do for all of us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure really watching our children perform and become individuals, find their voice, and find their path, whatever their passion may be. It's all worthwhile. So thank you very much on behalf of the thousands of children you've helped over the years. It's a pleasure.